Anyway.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Chris Eggers, a wonderful time on Monday nights where a bunch of musicians and our wonderful friends here sit around and play the world's greatest tabletop role-playing game in the world, Dungeons & Dragons.
Dungeons & Dragons!
One day we'll actually say that and people understand what you said.
each time I'm just going to
Tell
say
your
it.
And eventually you're just going to come out with freaking Leroy Jenkins.
And then the universe implodes. Okay.
Perfect. So, quick announcement. We are now finally getting on podcast side of it all. So all of our sessions so far are up on Castbox. For those who want to kind of go there and probably see something other, there's unedited sides on there of our kind of pre-game, before we kind of get onto the game and things like that. There where, let's just say...
Yeah, thanks for warning us before you started doing this and started filming that stuff.
Questionable
Appreciate
content.
it.
Well,
Very questionable.
questionable is one way to put it. Typical behavior of us. I think it's the appropriate way to go.
Yeah, except our typical behaviour isn't usually plastered over the internet, so...
Hashtag Pornhub.
What
have you got to hide?
Well, everyone knows I've got no dignity and no shame, but...
I've only met you like, something like that. Hey, you got the same impression, like, immediately.
To go with that, we, next month, we'll be taking all, like, our pre-game point videos from this month and uploading it, next month as an extra content bit for you guys. So if you only want to see some, not necessarily outtakes, but some of the weird conversations we have beforehand, which I'm sure many of you other people play D&D at home probably have the exact similar conversations.
We're just
Anyway, I kind of hope not.
these conversations usually are during as well, so...
Yeah.
So there's definitely a running theme with this group, to say the least.
One thing, that bit on the table.
Wow, thanks.
Anyway,
I did not come here to be attacked by this, I'm just going to say
it's
that.
okay. I love you.
Yeah, I think you guys need to move your attention slightly to the right, or left rather.
Refocus on target.
Anyone else got announcements they want to quickly share before we jump into tonight's game?
Yeah,
or it's just...
we've got another.
I was going to wait till he fucking came in proper again. This is Alex, guys. He did join us originally before we started filming and doing this.
One right there.
It's not
It's not even on.
turn around a bit.
Oh.
That one, not that one, the other one. That one.
So hey.
You see large afro-like hair.
Yes. It's a defense mechanism.
I will not be saying yet what he's playing as. You have to just wait and watch, find out what his character is. But if we're all set, we're all ready.
Everyone sorted their snacks out.
Well,
I can't
I
say this
say
more.
that we have referred to Old Duck before,
Yeah, but
so...
But we can't use
he's
But
not old
he's
enough.
I know, but Alex is Old Duck.
You can still call me that's fine.
Just using my character anymore.
Yeah.
He died a horrible death.
Well, no, Old Duck's still alive.
He might be back.
He died a horrible death.
Old Duck is still alive. He's just gone back to the crick.
Old Duck can never die. Only the actors who portray him.
Stop using them as bones! There's a kitchen right now!
I'm gonna get that brown one.
No,
Oh look, there's a red one.
stop using my dice trays as bowls and I'll charge you them.
I don't use mine as a
Don't worry about you.
Don't just blame me.
I am.
I'll give you a lift, so.
Yeah, you're exempt.
I'm down, shield.
You're fucked. T-shirt. There's a T-shirt on you.
You're on probation.
Oh yeah, good point.
So, we pick up from last week as the party returned to Capeson, but for one night when Lisabell finds out that her twin brother Callum has mysteriously returned home. Upon hearing this news, the party assembled themselves, made their way back to Cloverdrift via provided transportation. Upon boarding the Green Wolf, the ship privately owned by the Lavellan family, they found a interesting tabaxi waiting and trying to barter passageway on the ship to travel to lands beyond the sea.
It's okay,
And
we
thus
like it.
Spring, the swashbuckling rogue, joined the party with his forever coat flapping in a seemingly non-existent wind, and his Robin Hood Men in Tights hat.
I'm not gonna lie, I went
Yes.
home and literally just watched it.
While upon the sea is about a 5-6 day journey. Upon the first day at sea, a Githyanki ship appears out of nowhere and ruthlessly attacks.
They got their asses
the
handed
ship.
to them.
Yep, got their ass out, albeit a couple of the members kind of taking a little bit too much of a brunt of the hit.
Fine.
The party found a nice little cache of treasures beneath the ship and some wonderful magic items that will be put to use at some point, or already been used, to fly around the ship. On the closing of the 5th day, the person up in the crow's nest shouts out land is sighted. Port Lavellan, which now resides on the western side of Auseya.
Got think of a better name.
Auseya, the forest enriched continent. As they pull into port, they all see that the port town or port city is still in midst of construction, heavily guarded from the forest side. As the ship comes in, Golden Marauders, what are you doing?
Touching my wife's boobs.
Sorry,
How to begin.
So, nothing unusual then.
Everything's gone.
Better.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything is normal.
Yeah.
I'm
We've had
assuming
long
this
rests
was-
since the fight, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hope so, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like the, yeah.
Yeah, you've had, it was like the only kind of thing that kind of happened, and you get the Yankees that may have seen or understood what happened, is like, let's not bother.
I was kind of looking out going, fuck up home. I don't want to be home.
It's alright, wipe on massage your memories till you feel better.
Your eldest brother, Sasso, comes up and goes like, oh, you knew you had to return at some point.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad to tell them so, but at the same time,
Yeah, mother and father, yeah. That's understandable, I mean,
But you had to introduce me to my in-laws at some point, darling.
I'd rather
just-
introduce them to the bottom of the sea, but alright.
Just so we may not mention that part.
Oh, but I won't.
What do you mean? It's a very important part.
I was a disappointment to them anyway, let's continue the trend.
They might as well be disappointed in your spouse as well.
My darling sister wasn't forced or told to leave, but it was heavily suggested that she disappear for a long while. And this is going
Here in my lap.
this is going countless years back as well, unfortunately. And while
you don't need to do it.
Oh,
and don't forget, me and the other two, we understood, we forgive, we knew. Mother and father, I mean, they're set in the old ways.
Blame Serena, she's her fault.
Did you burn your mother's wig off or something? Like,
I
what
wish I did.
I've been hilarious to see, but
Can we do that this time we can?
No.
I want to make an impression
Maybe.
somehow.
I mean, you can spark her ass if you want.
the
I
ship
don't think no.
has pulled into port. Many of the guards and deckhands are now kind of unloading some of the equipment and supplies off. You do notice one of the main things you notice amongst all the construction of the walls and different buildings is an incredibly, very well done and fancy, almost makes it made look like out of an actual tree carriage.
I look at us.
I was expecting it to be a pumpkin.
It was.
Yeah, let's just say the some of the Goliath herds haven't been exactly friendly anymore. Yeah, you notice as you're kind of walking into the town, a lot of people are giving you a very wary look and a
I start
wide,
waving, just like
a wide berth.
They're like sort of standard for us though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
particularly the Goliath. Everyone else.
Right,
I
now
start offering my
That's
mushrooms
supposed
out
to
to
be
people,
everything.
just like as a peace
Shrooms, you're going to be our bodyguard. We're going to walk like as close to you as humanly possible without getting covered in mushrooms. Is that
Okay.
cool?
Yep, that's at least 10 feet away, okay? Them scores are no joke.
As you guys kind of start, as Cecil's kind of making his way and you're all following him towards the carriage, you notice some of the about another 4 guards there, a robed figure, and then a black hooded figure with a sigh across his back. Would you like to explain your character, Alex?
And-
Oh, you got the character.
You got it.
Alright. I am. Do you want me to do it in character or just? Are they up here now?
Yeah, they see you and they can spot you. So you
Alright.
just kind of describe what your character is first before.
I am an Aarakocra in the form of a goose.
Oh my god,
And
is
my
this
name
the
is
type of goose game?
And my name is Lossey Goosey. I see you guys coming. I take off my hood. Well, hail and farewell, men, my friends. My name is Lossey Goosey. What are your names?
I miss pedal.
I pat the goose on the head.
Please don't touch.
You've broken him already.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers.
Come to my bosom. It will be okay.
We
Cecil
fucking
kind of walks up
missed
and
you.
so you would be one of the masters of dark magic that was summoned then. Or-
Yes.
Good.
We've got to stop drinking or we're going to have another jam.
I mean, I want you to try
Somebody say jam. Love it on my toast.
If you'd like to get into the carriage, we'll be heading off to Cloverdrift.
Get in. I hit my head on the way in.
How big is this carriage?
And at the minute it looks small, and at that point, as you're kind of noticing it, he turns to the other robed figure, the wood elf. He goes, I think the carriage is going to need to be a little bit bigger for the extended party.
It's a Jarvis carriage!
You just see the figure kind of put his hand up against the carriage, and the carriage start expanding outwards.
I yell out from the inside. It's bigger on the inside.
More importantly, has it got a minibar?
No.
No.
I'm not getting it. Where's the tavern?
There'll be plenty to drink at the castle.
Okay.
Because I will be in the wine store drinking my potion.
I thought I was going to climb up into the shotgun seat and not actually into the carriage.
I'm kind of looking at the carriage for
Is there a bit
a
on the back that, you know, like where young lads used to sit to handle the bags and open the door?
Oh, was she
Can we
sorry?
sit on there?
I want to
You
sit
don't
on
want to
that.
get in? Oh, fine, I'll go in.
The spring's just getting on the roof.
That's
fucking weird.
Jump up onto the roof and almost catnap on the
Yeah, basically the hook's gone up, the cloak's gone round, it's getting nice and crouched down. Wake me when we get there, it's just strange.
Yeah, I want to sit on the back bit as well. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm the only one
We're gonna
inside.
sat there holding
No, I'm
on.
inside with you as well.
Okay.
I'm just going to wait everywhere as we go.
Staring at the goose.
Right.
You think the cat would be after the goose?
We would have liked to try. Oh, by the way, you said sigh. It's a scythe,
Scythe.
like death scythe, or my doom scythe.
Anyway.
Anyway,
No.
or goddamn wing. Goddamn wing.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Yeah. Oh, I got mine from Chrono Trigger.
So Cecil kind of gets in and kind of informs one of the guards to head off straight away. You notice the front of the carriage now a bit squished. There's 3 of you down there. You are literally got one elven guard one side and one the other, because one of them did not expect you to actually get out there. It's like, so it's a little bit cramped, but down there, and the other 2 get onto horses, 2 horses that aren't hooked up to the carriage. The carriage starts setting off.
I like how no one gave a shit what the fact that the princess sat on the backboard.
I probably did worse than that as a kid.
Fair.
I wasn't exactly the princessy type. Very rebellious.
So, Lucy, how much experience do you have with Shadowfell?
Oh, I got quite a bit. My dad did a bit of traveling there. I only heard stories, but yeah.
Isn't the hell dazzling that's gotta be?
Yeah, it's the...
I'm trying not to look at it.
Okay, I think don't do the head thing.
It's part of my character.
I know.
I would love to stop.
It was gonna mess.
It's very
It's gonna be too game breaking, and we're never gonna get anywhere.
You'll get used to it. That's why I don't have any friends.
Alright, you.
Off to a good start, yeah.
No, I think at least in Tile there'll be a few other of your sorts join us once we get back to Cloverdrift. Those who wish to know, the main city of Lothrin here blends usually with the Shadowfell. Unfortunately, somehow the Shadowfell is now leaking into the entire forest. We've had words and spread of it coming down not far off Fine Leaf.
I'm pretty sure we can't hear any of this.
Spring his mark inside and sort of hangs over the edge. Head hanging upside down outside the window.
Right. So, before you out of the carriage, then want to make perception checks, see if you do hear any of it.
13.
I think 20.
19.
Am I proficiency to perception or not? I can't remember, because there was a thing last week that I didn't remember I could do.
Unless it says so on there, no, because it would automatically add to your proficiency if you're
fine.
perceptive in it.
Well, I've got 19.
So the two of you here fine. Cecil was kind of sitting at the back end of the carriage, so you kind of hear it quite well. You kind of catch the random words like the shadow fell over you, kind of occasionally. So it's up to you whether you want to peek in and try and listen to. And
Yeah, but she can go up to the edge of the carriage and
Blackheart in this situation is a hired gun and just doesn't care anymore. Things have just got too weird too quickly.
Especially Goose.
Too quickly. So he's just like...
every so often this one's head
Things
moves
get
down the
weirder
place
than
and it's just
normal
like
for our
claws
breaking
coming
noises.
outside and going back
You
in.
just hear honk.
Like there's bits of sawdust falling off the carriage.
It's
Continue in the carriage. Fine.
artisanal additions, honest.
It's fine. Ruin the carriage all you want. It's my parents anyway.
Oh, is this real mahogany?
No, it's you.
Oh.
No, it's you. It's you because you're weak.
Wonderful.
Already?
For the record, I did not expect that from him. So.
I knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah,
Some of that stuff I did full.
This is why you said we can call you old duck still, isn't it?
You can call me Lucy, honey.
Oh, God.
Only the weekends.
Normally people call me Lucy.
Kind of Cecil, you kind of see Cecil's head kind of turn down and an eyebrow like, really, Cec?
Yeah.
I forgot it. Yeah, you remember the parties you used to try to throw.
Oh, can you throw a party?
Hey, I threw one amazing one before Mom got me.
Yeah,
What?
because they came back early.
That's how it usually works, though.
To be fair, she usually makes me come early too.
I'll ignore that.
Like outside whistling. Try.
This is gonna literally be embarrassed Lisabell around, ain't it?
Spring the jaw.
That point, so kind of points out left side of the carriage, left for him anyways. You can see a massive tree almost literally piercing the sky. Normally, you would know the tree would have more or less a rainbow colored of leaves. Starting that all the leaves are currently pure black.
Pretty tree.
That is supposed to be rainbow colored. All
Isn't
the
that pretty
different
normal?
colors of the rainbow spraying down that tree for the Lothrin. It's been like that for the better part of 2 months now.
I think the black's prettier.
What was
Something what
colored
else?
I agree. I like the dark colors.
The black. No one's arguing the black isn't good. It does. The leaves go black every so often when it lands on Shadowfell. Unfortunately, they've not stopped being black for 2 months. this is a problem because, well, the Shadowfell isn't exactly the nicest place to be a part of, or, well, other mishaps that can happen.
I thought you were talking about the story of my birth.
Well, we all know you were an accident.
Pretty big accident. My mother sorely regretted that later.
If any help that you can come as a warlock as yourself,
Yeah.
would be great.
That's what you're paying me for.
Ain't paying no shit.
I'm just sat in the carriage just like, what the I left Jordan Capital for this.
Slake is down with
To
this
be
guy.
fair, none of us wanted you to leave the Golden Capital.
That's in my head.
We're
Just
quite
scooch up
happy.
behind you on the verge now. Do you know what is going on? Who this next fellow is?
I have no idea. I'm here to get paid now. I'm here to get paid, then back to the sea, job done.
Okay, it's good for me too. I'll have a nap. Wait me up when we get there.
Ringway, or whatever your name is.
What? I'm trying to nap.
I found a way you can repay for the trip over here. Silence the bird!
Oh, but he's done nothing wrong. I'm not just going to kill some random person for
I
you.
can't look at it! It's
Look in the eye. It does things to me. I don't like it.
I could do things to you with like, no,
Honk!
seriously.
Well, I'm going to have a nap now.
You see Cecil kind of pulling up a small stack of papers, starts going through different letters and different things. Carriage ride goes on for about an hour or so at night. Can
Good nap.
Anton, Lisabell, and Anita make perception checks? Yeah, you're asleep and the three of you are in the carriage, so
15.
15?
12.
5.
So, pretty uneventful at the minute, especially from the rear side as well. You're just kind of seeing everything kind of going past. You hear the occasional kind of animal kind of rustling through. You see the occasional kind of like a Cheeto or something kind of just pop out. It's quick enough to run across the road and kind of dart into the other side.
There are cheetahs here. Did I hear that right?
Could be druids in wild shape.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god, no more.
All the cats.
No more.
From the front end, you kind of see something ways off in the distance, and as you get closer, you notice that it's a turned over carriage or cart. And that's
Turned over
one
carriage.
blocking the entire road path. The two guards on horses in front stop, kind of look back at you and the other two guards. One of the guards is like, check it out then. Just like, fine. You see one of the guards kind of get off, go to the carriage, kind of trying to inspect it. As you're just kind of looking, you just see him blown back off his feet as 6 Goliaths burst out of the carts, all battle ready, walking into an ambush.
Shrooms, get out here and talk to your people!
Wake up!
So like I was saying.
Oh, I straight away.
Straight away.
Right in there.
Straight away.
Right.
No chill.
I tried to tell my mom who dark magic was in face.
Try and look stretched
Checking
out.
this and this off.
Yep.
Loosey goosey, darling.
I don't care.
You're right behind
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Have you heard this band called Joy Division? They're really good.
Oh, but I kind of prefer New Order afterwards.
I can't get Heimdall.
Oh yes, the brother hand down.
The best kind of hand down.
Oh,
There. Somewhat.
Let's see if we make sure we get the right ones.
They look like the guys we faced last week.
You look
That's a
familiar.
really odd one. Sorry, I just had to look at that. Sort of blown in the wind and shit.
Alright, so if you all, well, yeah, I'll roll initiative.
You like my bad initiative
Oh,
roll
God.
every week? It's a 5. Perfect. I just love going last with my
21.
face.
Too busy waiting your guy.
Alright, speed.
It's a 5.
I'm on a 12.
28.
Swashbucklers. 21.
Well,
6. Ellen.
Yep. Ooh. Alright then. So, top of the initiative order will be Spring. You are
Oh shit.
you're kind of awoken up. Almost
You
forcefully, and
asleep
look
when you
up,
jumped
and
in.
you just see kind of
Yeah,
6
there's one.
Goliaths, all dressed for battle, dressed for just like engaging like highwaymen, kind of thing, just bursting out of this kind of cart that's blocking the entire road at the minute. What are you doing, boy?
Relatively calmly draws his hand crossbow, holds his action for as soon as somebody engages in melee with one of the Goliaths.
Yep. So after that is Lucy.
I'm also stamping on the roof of the carriage going,
Um,
problem!
Oh, sorry. Trying to get my. God damn it. Where the fuck did you go?
What languages do Goliath speak?
Goliath.
Yeah.
Goliaths would be under giant.
I can understand and speak to them.
good
You
try.
never spoke to me in giant before.
I've forgotten most of the languages that I know because I know tons.
I might have
You're
cast
in the
Fireball
carriage.
right in the middle.
You're in the carriage still.
Oh.
You're just
Oh, I
hearing this
jumped out.
loud banging.
Just blast the
So at the minute,
carriage.
all you're hearing,
That's what I'm
you know the carriage has stopped, and you're just hearing this loud banging coming from above.
And go, problem! Attack!
Alright, jump out.
Yeah, you do.
Onward!
Yep, and you just can see like about 3 kind of Goliaths battle ready.
I throw a Fireball right in the middle.
Yep. It's gonna hit. What's the
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
I'm gonna make a dex saving throw.
It's gonna catch the forest, the fire, because you are in a heavily forested
I don't really give a shit.
Are we
thank you
feeling
very
prepared or something?
We are now.
Yeah.
Hang
Do
on.
not disrespect my culture!
Shut up, kitty.
Better?
Probably if I forgot my leadership this week.
Alright, so.
Okay, Chan.
Right, so where exactly are you aiming the fireball at? So I know.
That's okay. I guess there's 2 like in the middle.
So for here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where you can see, because that's kind of where you can see. You see these 3 here.
Oh, I just see the 3.
Yeah, you don't see all of them, because the carriage is like right here on you.
How much movement space? Was it just 5 feet getting out of there?
It's been 10, because you were kind of sitting down and getting up
I
and
have
getting out.
another 15 feet.
1, 2, 3. I can just about see all of them with the horses and yeah. So right in the middle. So that's when you get this unfortunate guy as well.
Just kill the car.
Might be.
It's a mercy kill.
Right, he saved. They all. Hang on.
Then don't kill the girl he was given the sex as a kid.
I'm not surprised, Buffy.
Can't roll some d6. 6 more.
As I said,
Well, then
that
goes
was
the
very
diplomatic
nice.
method.
Oh.
So much for speaking giant.
Right, what's your safety DC?
Go.
It is 14.
14.
You did that too.
Right. 3 of them save, 3 of them fail.
Now you should round it up, fuck it up.
Wow. That's alright.
And forest is on fire.
Yeah.
Just. Hey guys, the Golden Marauders.
Water magic?
I'm just coming having flashbacks right now.
20.
Are you in
20.
an arm?
No.
Did you burn down the forest? Is that why they sent you away?
No,
Maybe.
you turned up and you're doing it again. First
I'm gonna
action,
use my own
burn
shit.
down.
And then, bonus attack.
Yeah.
Auseya.
That means it's very
Those are
hard.
some pussy Goliaths.
Bonus action, Maddening Hex on the one closest to the one guy that's down.
Oh.
Yep.
I had it somewhere, here we go.
Zooms a rainbow.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
What do you guys
Well, it's
extra
only like
with?
2 sentences.
Yep.
Oh, so it's just my charisma modifier, so it's just 3 psychic damage.
Of course, if the
3 psychic damage, yeah?
Yep.
Does he take that straight away or with an attack?
It's just a bonus action. You cause a psychic disturbance around the target, cursed by a hex spell, or by a warlock feature of yours, such as hex.
Yeah, so he needs to be hexed.
Oh,
so
okay.
the hex is placed, so when he takes damage.
Ah, okay, yeah. Never mind then.
Yeah. Right. It's the Goliath's turns.
Just 2 of them left.
Just 2 of them left.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Jason.
Well done.
You hear a thud on the top
Oh, well,
as a
done.
massive
Your
plated
fault.
armored Goliath jumps out behind you, Spring.
Yeah.
We just stopped that. What the fuck was that? I don't want to turn around.
You see 3 more bearing bows coming out of the forest, aimed at you and the guardsmen.
I repeat, you had to open your mouth.
And 1 more comes out a little ways from here.
What the hell action would you do if someone had got to them?
He's gonna fist somebody.
Right. This one
Much for the diplomatic
is
method.
going to use.
That ain't gonna happen.
Fist me, Daddy.
Cross life persuasion. Well.
Right, this one is going to use a bonus action to Misty Step to there.
That's my trick.
That's my trick.
And then
Are you a Yankee? Get the line?
he is going to point at you, Anton, and he is going to cast Magic Missile at level 1.
Pretty fun.
So you take 4, 7, 10 points of force damage as 3 arcane shots are shot. Okay, onto you. Ow. These 2 are going to be pointing their bows at you, Lossey Goosey, as they did just see you cast a fireball. Actually, all 3 of these archers. After just seeing you take down like half the freaking friends.
They got disadvantage.
Oh yeah, they do. So the first one will be a 10.
Crazy next day.
Cloak of displacement, yeah, that's really what it is.
Second one is going to be a 18 to hit.
Yeah, it's.
Haha, so that means the last one doesn't get disadvantage.
It's true.
And the last one will be a 24.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you take 14 points of piercing damage.
No!
Oh no, not the goose.
Maybe you should like help. I just killed 4.
Quick question. Technically, that Goliath on top of the carriage nearest me
Yeah?
is in melee with one of my allies.
How so?
No,
Because
no,
they're
no,
all
no.
in the carriage.
You're in the
Ah.
carriage. So
Yeah,
you,
okay, hang on.
But,
Hang on.
he's at the front inside.
Yeah.
God damn it.
God damn it! Hang on, let me.
Ooh, real fancy.
There you
There
go.
you
I had my big mouth, didn't I?
You still got your crossbow ready, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's facing this guy is just turned up
I've
on
held
the other
I've held an
side.
action for when someone gets in melee with somebody else so I can get a
Ah.
sneak attack on them. Him popping down next to me doesn't trigger it.
No, triggers have just
Triggers him
yourself.
just wiping me across the top
So
of the
he
fucking
gets-
carriage. Sorry?
3 attacks.
Okay.
That one is going to be, where's my thing? 13,
Miss.
17,
Miss.
oh yeah, and 22.
Okay, that hits. I'll use uncanny dodge,
Oh, sneaky.
which I forgot last time.
So that is 16 points of damage reduced down to 8.
Cool.
For you?
Never usually carry dodge.
You should be.
I don't often get a melee.
I forgot it when I took the crit in the first round last time round. Completely
And
forgot about it.
that will end their turn.
Never played a rogue
Anton and Heimdall, you're up.
I'll go first. I've got a plan.
Okay, you're in the carriage, he's out front.
Okay. Can I jump out of the carriage on top of the carriage?
Okay.
I don't care. I'll-
And make
Athletics
ac-
check.
acrobatics. 'Cause you're
Oh,
trying to
God.
climb up.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing like a muscle up kind of shit, isn't he?
Yeah, but he still has to try. It's
Alright.
a
Oh,
sign of
I
character.
tried.
He has to be trying nimble to actually
Alright.
get up there as well.
I tried.
Oh, 8.
8.
Nothing.
You get towards the top, your hand slips, and you fall back prone. You got no more movement left.
If I'd have seen that, I would have laughed, but my character didn't.
Shit. Can I just... Right, I'm going to throw my axe at the nearest Goliath.
That one?
No, the other one.
You can't see that one. There's a carriage there.
Right, okay. Right, I'm going to throw it at him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're going to try. You're prone. You have to throw with.
You have to get up first, don't you?
You have no movement left to get up.
So I can't...
It takes half your movement to get back, standing back up from prone. So you
Okay.
can still throw it.
Right, I'm
You're
gonna throw
going to have to
it
throw with a disadvantage though.
You gotta
because
throw
you
it
are
through
prone.
Goosey.
That's fine. Hang on. Yeah, 10.
No, hands up.
Brilliant. Great. The hell is going on? Them two are quite good, aren't they?
Oh yeah. One more hit on either of them, they're just gone.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shield Touch on
I'm trying to help him.
Never mind. I'll try and help you as
that
well.
one.
If
Yeah,
they-
so make a attack roll. That is what's it making?
Oh, crap. How many did I kill?
4.
That's 16?
16, that's gonna hit. That one, yeah?
Yeah.
You gain-
Okay. And
I get health back.
can't remember
Yeah,
what
what's the-
I forgot when I kill, I get
Yeah,
health
but
back.
you
fully
got
available.
damage after you had
It's
killed.
temporary hit points, so it just
Yeah, but you took damage after you killed.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use
Yeah.
War Magic
I thought I would have saved some.
to then fire my pistol at the other guy.
Yep.
Are you using a new pistol?
No.
Oh.
He doesn't know what it does yet.
I do, he's given me.
Oh, he's given it to
I'm
you,
gonna
does he?
check it with you.
Yeah.
That is 15?
15? It's.
It's
So, you have 1 HP left. So, he gets shot, you just see the Goliath kind of go down. Split second later, you see a skeletal hand reach up, grab the cart, pull out as that Goliath skeleton rises up, looking impatiently for commands. What was that, number 4? Yeah, and he picks up his morning star as he goes back up as well.
and it's bonus action to command, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm gonna send him after that one there.
Yep. And on his next turn, he will.
Yeah, my pistol brings things back from the dead. If I kill them with it.
Cool. Right, at the end of that, Lisabell, you're up. So you're hearing all this. You just heard this kind of loud fire go off, which just missed the forest actually where you hit. So
Tactical fireball.
Oh.
and you've heard the sounds of magic being cast, as well as a flintlock pistol being fired as well. And the cart has shook heavily.
I think we're pretty much fallen off. Okay,
Right.
we're gonna jump off the back. And then I are gonna come around the side. From where I'm stood, can I see the top of the car?
You can definitely see something big is on there. You can kind of see the head of this kind of plated Goliath standing on there.
Okay. I'll leave that one to spring.
Might not be an idea.
I'll try and help you if I can.
What,
You
fall
can't
on your
help
ass?
yourself. Let alone anyone else.
Because no one else within 5 feet.
Right.
I guess,
I'm gonna move forward a little bit more.
So
Can I reach him?
I can do a shit ton of
Where I'm
damage.
stood. If I
Son.
can't. Like,
I've got a
Yep.
Now I turn around and help.
Cool.
I am going to
I've
spell
helped.
one of my sorcery points and cast Twin Spell.
Yep.
And I'm going to go these two on blind.
Yep.
Because why the fuck not? It is overkill and I love it.
On stage, yeah.
Yes.
Is that gonna hurt the guard on the ground?
No.
Just that.
Alright. He gets a 13, he gets a 5.
Well, the save is 13, so.
Lucy J6 rocks up and does 4 kills in like 1 attack.
Yeah.
Job done. It's fine, I'm the second place, I've got 2.
Stupid hand action.
Okay, so that's 10.
20.
You really put them in this.
28.
And I'm missing
Yeah.
one as well because I'm supposed to get the lightning in. I haven't got that.
And of that, Danita, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just considering what I'm gonna do.
Going through all a piece of paper.
I'm gonna make you one of these.
Oh.
A notebook?
No, I customized it. I can put all my notes in the back, it's only the pocket.
Right. Okay.
Stop hiding under the couch.
I'm just trying to think if it's worth my time going after. I don't want to climb on top because that's going to waste a lot of my movement. So, can I go around here to try and get in line with those three?
Probably just get.
Don't shoot mine.
Yeah, that's his controls.
He's
That's on
skeleton
control.
now.
Okay, well,
Flesh
then-
fell off.
Yeah, you
Will
should
that
shoot
get
his
out?
way
Yeah,
out.
maybe
We'll
you
get that
should-
guy on the prone
That was
as well.
lightning damage. Well, you need
Still get, doesn't matter, prone, you still get struck lightning.
Alright, well I'm going to use my dual throw with the daggers then, and throw two of my dragons,
Summon
throw
skeleton,
my
summon
dragon's
water element, like
claw
that's
dagger,
absurd.
which I can put in my belt, in replacing my plain one.
Yep.
Because I don't have it, I'm not
Choose
sure
your
if
button.
that does have a reset.
Is that your
My
butter
poison
little
ring
thing?
dagger.
Gonna use
So
oil
I'm
now.
going to roll the dragon one first. That's natural 20.
Yep.
And then the poison one, that's 14 plus 5, so that's 19.
Yes.
Both hit. Lovely, right.
Zing.
Got match me for kill.
Right, so that's
You can't kill Steven from hitting.
6 is piercing damage and 1d8
Oh,
fire
no,
damage.
Yeah, so you roll the dice, double the dice, add your modifier, which would be your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
You spin the flint first.
Right.
I cast Shield Touch.
You've used it.
And
Okay, so that's 13 double
You
is
bet it was
6
six,
plus
your
dex
dexterity.
modifier is
no,
2.
you should read it.
28.
Yep.
Nice.
And now my poison
No,
one.
it's misplaced.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Why not?
Ah, flavour.
It doesn't make ghostly whales when it's on fire, is it?
Right, so my poison
Like,
dagger
it flies like dogs, so
is
make a massive bang burn, like ghostly whales come
9 plus 2,
11.
which is 11. And do I double that one?
No, there was a
that's
crit.
just a crit, wasn't it?
So is that with your dex modifier, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. He's looking really fucking hurt. So you just see, you at least look kind of more, you see these two daggers kind of whiz past, just kind of your sides, into this Goliath, who's now kind of faltering badly, and just as he kind of looks down to see the daggers, they just disappear out of him, as you just feel them kind of slide back into your belts. Like,
Right.
Supposed to be a rush up the shoulder and go, shit, good shot, baby!
I have a plan.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. It's not, it's alright, it's not cunning, it's alright.
Because you're not just going to make him vomit, are you?
Well, that's plan B. What I want to attempt to do, I want to cast polymorph on this guy.
yeah, you have to see him first.
Yeah, well, I get out the car. So,
Yeah, he's remember on top of the carriage.
yeah, but I'm like probably about as high. How tall's the
No, give
carriage?
back the other way.
The carriage will probably be about a good 10 or so feet high at least.
Okay.
Cameras just catch you up.
Well, I can cast polymorph from the distance.
I'm
there,
turning
can't
on.
I think?
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, I can cast it within 60 feet, so I'll cast it first and then move if I have to.
Right, well, you can't see him at all because you're still.
I'm out of the car, I'll move down.
Oh yeah, you probably see the tip of his head.
Okay. So I'm going to turn him into a teeny tiny little ladybird. And then, well, I'll see if it works first.
Polymorph doesn't work like that. You can't change the size, can you?
You can
Yeah.
change it down one size, and he's counted as a medium creature. So.
Okay. It says, doesn't say particular. It says new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal or less than the target. Doesn't say anything about size.
Oh.
The target is a challenge rating of 9.
You sure?
So it'd be anything less than that.
Yep.
So turning into a ladybird. Which I reckon probably is at least a 4. Okay, so make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom, yep.
15. Excellent.
Hey.
Okay, so he's now a ladybird, and I'll use my movement to get up on him.
Alright, I'm just gonna replace him with one of the guard lines.
Okay, I'll use my movement to get up there.
Yep, make an acrobatics check.
This might be one. Am I going to land on top of the height? That's a 17. I think we're good.
17, yep.
Yep.
You kind of get up there and you see this little ladybird.
And
We're just there, and Spring just kind of like,
No.
and I'm gonna
Spring's
scoop
really
him
quite
up in my
confused at the
little-
moment.
I'm gonna scoop him up in my giant hands and put him inside my jar of everlasting smoke. And now he's my prisoner for the time being.
so you have to concentrate on that for an hour.
That's fine.
Wait, where did you put him?
In the jar of
That's one way of
everlasting
dealing
smoke.
with
Can
it.
ladybirds survive and stuff?
Well, no, I don't want him to die, but he might go to sleep.
out the window.
He'll hibernate, it's fine. I read about this in a book once.
Both!
It went in the winter, ladybirds hibernate, so he's in a little jar of snow, so he's just going to go to sleep for a bit. It's all good.
Okay then, we'll keep that in mind.
I'll
Eventually he's going to pop up though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not for an
Break
hour.
your jar of
Break the-
everlasting snow.
Yeah, but it's not- I've got an hour.
You might
Unless,
suffocate by
unless
then,
your
anyway.
So-
concentration gets real good.
There's these two, he kind of rouses up, kind of gets back up, pulls his sword, like, ah! He's not looking around like undead Goliath, Goliath's there, he's looking at his partner still on the horse, like,
Ladybird in the jar.
he doesn't even know the ladybird's in the jar. He's like,
attack, you bastard.
yep, so he's gonna make a single attack against this guy.
Wake up, you fucker!
And fucking miss completely.
Held action!
Yep. You release your bow.
23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
That gets sneak attack because he's got someone in melee with him.
All the night.
Goddamn rogues.
Hey, it's shit, so it's only 14.
14. Oh, that is horrible. Yep, and then this one.
Jesus Christ! It's over my shoulder.
Yep.
What the?
The one on the horse is going to draw a sword and kind of stab the archer next to him as well.
Oh, so you guys do something now? I thought you were just there for
With a natural
decoration.
20.
You did some pleasant
Bravo,
things,
man.
I heard.
Mm,
Give that
yeah.
man a promotion.
He needs a pay.
However, he rolled a 1 on the damage.
No. Demoted.
You wish you could be on his back.
Yeah, critical, right, kind of right there, and it's like a little tiny like cat.
Straight through the armor and just went.
He's gonna scare.
Right, with that, top of the initiative, Spring, you're up.
Right, in that case, using acrobatics if I have to, I'm basically going to take that tabaxi up to 60 feet of movement straight over to those two that are on the floor there, towards you. Is there one square in between them or two?
2.
Two, okay. I'll go to the furthest one then.
Yep, make an acrobatics check.
Dropping the crossbow on the way, pulling out the rapier and the dagger, and that's a 21.
21, yep. With a utter flourish of just.
Do a backflip!
What the fuck? With the utter flourish, and the jacket just. You stand there for a moment, the jacket's flinging, and you're like.
It's
Full on, like, double front flip.
Chinese wire work.
Double front flip, land, and as you land, you pull your sword and dagger out. Go.
That's a 24 and a 28.
Yeah. I was gonna hit.
And he's threatened by an ally, so a sneak attack on the rapier. So, 9, 17, 26 with the rapier,
Yep.
and 2 with the dagger.
He is brutally hurt and bleeding like fuck at the minute, standing just by sheer will, without his staff in one hand.
You think you can wrap us up, fellows? I think not! Ha
Why did you sound like Cat Dracula then?
The accent wants a little bit. I haven't
Right.
quite bedded it in yet.
Right then, Lossey Goosey, you're up.
Which one's the healthiest?
Healthiest.
Yep.
That would be the one in the jar of everlasting snow.
He's good for now, don't worry about it.
Snow, not smoke.
Them two,
Yeah, it just like blew his
he would be the
face
most
into a jar.
healthiest looking one. But you can kind of tell they're both
Just
roughly
off.
the same.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move to this, I guess, closer to you one.
Right, so you're kind of shuffling the horse aside a little bit.
Oh, the other side then. Or if you.
Okay, so you go into the forest.
Okay, whichever. Through the horses, I guess.
Alright, so you're kind of scooting the horse aside a little bit as the horses move a little bit. Yep.
And then I'm gonna cast a wall of fire along those two, going that way.
You're determined to set this horse
Yeah,
on
you
fire.
are. I like to watch the world burn.
Right, so
I
how?
have fire attacks.
Right, so the wall of fire is roughly going to encompass like that.
Go that way more. More that way. More that way.
It's going to go, and you're going to set the forest ablaze by doing it, regardless as well.
Like, take all
Stop
my
killing my whole
air away from my wings. Alright.
Do it anyway.
I want to.
Do it
Don't
anyway.
give a roll away.
Do it anyway.
You would get hit as well at a
Except
time.
we're in a wooden
Stop.
You
tower.
gotta do
The
this.
wall of fire will be roughly as long as the battle mat.
I thought it was only 1 square wide.
Yeah, 1 square wide.
But it goes
You
to
are
like-
literally right there.
Why am I there? No, I'm not.
You're right.
I'm there.
What the fuck? How did you get there?
Oh, so there's nobody in the way?
Huh.
Oh, cool.
Heimdall's still there.
Oh, sorry, Honda.
Yeah, don't
Right.
worry.
Prone.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
I give him a heads up. Can I give him a heads up so he can have advantage on his dex save?
He won't be able to. He's prone. He loses that advantage immediately. But he has a disadvantage on dex saves.
So he
while
just
prone.
had advantage.
No, it'll be a straight roll.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I don't want to hurt my new friends. So which bolt one closest to me?
Yep. Make an attack roll.
Okay, it's your first
Well,
friend.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
level
it's
4.
gotta
And he's about to set you on fire.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, cute friend.
Hang on a sec. I got 12s.
So make an attack roll
Really
first.
upset
Yeah, I'm
when
just
you
trying to
I just can't do that much. Fighting.
Oh no, some of the new abilities he's got.
Oh no, that's an 8.
You fucking, what have you done to my phone?
Look point. 15.
15.
Will that hit?
Just misses.
Ah, fuck another luck point. Your fucking mat sucks.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I guess that's a miss then.
Yep.
So the forest lives.
End of,
It was just gonna be a witch bolt. I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna set it
so
ablaze.
end of that turn, it is now the Goliath's turn. This Goliath, who's controlled by Anton, is kind of going to move over to this one and make his attack. He does get 1, unfortunately. With a natural 19, though. What was that? We got that.
Good man.
For 6 points of damage.
Stop it.
Whose phone's on?
Damn it, guys!
I want to deal with the Goliath champion first. As he's a ladybug.
You can't do anything.
But he's susceptible to the cold. He takes damage from the cold while in the jar of everlasting snow.
Let him go to sleep, it's fine.
As the jar of snow starts shaking, the lid is forced off and the Goliath pops back out. Because the ladybug had 2 health HP.
Oh.
You should have let one of you have sneak damage on him.
Should've just killed it.
As Goliath, champion in plate armor, stands there, looks up at you and like, I know who you are.
Oh please, because I have no idea. Finally, some answers.
You're with the bark herd.
The who?
We don't like the bark herd.
Remember that, bark herd!
As he stands there, you notice I'm right, kind of below the race on one of the parts of armor. It's like a massive boulder shape, sigil.
Okay,
Um,
noted.
I might just have puzzles out all the time.
Bark does not like boulders.
I write it down, even though it's not a book. Slides on his hand.
Yeah.
So he's going to take his 3 sword attacks against you
Sure.
with a 17, an 18, and a 24.
Sweet.
So I know they're all going to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
No exceed.
Yeah.
So that is 6, 11, 13, and 8 altogether. How much that is again?
11, was it? 11,
11, 13, and 8. So 19,
Well, I am
24,
resistant
34.
with my beautiful armor you give me. I am resistant to
So-
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing non-magical damage.
So reduces down to 17.
Sweet. And just for the lols, I'm going to use my Stone's Endurance reaction to reduce it by 1d12 plus 3. That's 12 points. So I take 5 damage. Excuse me.
That's not sharp.
No, I just looked like.
Yeah.
Whatever. You think he's so tough.
So this one, after being hit by that blight and everything else, there, looks up at you, weakly pulls his longbow up, aim one at you, Lisa, for a 17 to hit,
Yeah.
and you take, oh fucking hell, 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh no.
Oh, woe is me.
Oh, that actually.
As the arrow kind of, the arrow itself misses you, but it kind of, the tip and the kind of side of it kind of grazes the top of your shoulder.
My baby got boo-boo. Whatever should I do?
You ripped my dress, you fucker!
You don't complain when I rip your dress?
That's allowed though. You drew
That
blood.
one,
What do you mean I rip your dress?
seeing you prone on the floor,
Right.
with disadvantage, because ranged attacks get disadvantage on prone targets.
Disadvantage.
Still.
Goes for the easy kill.
Still rolls an 18.
No.
How'd you get 20 armor from?
You know how, but
He, while he was in his capital, he got plate armor for his character.
Golden plate armor.
Which means if we threw him overboard with that ship, he'd be dead.
Why the fuck
Why
did
did
you
I
do
pull him
that?
up? Why did I pull you up?
Why? Oh, okay.
I'm saying the rest
This
of the
one.
party know their options.
Just going to move this way.
It's called chaotic neutral.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And this one is going to take his bow up, aiming at you, Anton. After just he kind of out of the corner of his eye saw what you did to his friend. For a 17 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Ow!
As an arrow kind of gets just kind of under your knee. Now, this guy. What do I want him to?
Oh, so you're gonna rush? Oh no. Could that be rude?
He suddenly disappears.
Just vanishes.
Just vanishes.
Fucking douchebag.
Cunt.
Don't even get that one.
I need to just double check one thing before.
Yeah, my puddles is now a big old shit button.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can just set them force 5, we're fine. How you tell me?
I mean,
Yeah, he
There's
just,
less puddles and more lakes.
he just suddenly disappears completely. Make a attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
Gladly.
15.
15. Hits.
Skin you sucker.
I have seen this discussion about sneak attack saying it's on anybody's turn, but only once of a turn, so I had sneak attack on my turn, it's now his turn. And it's actually-
I will give it to the point as the first attack you make, regardless of when your attack is made.
Cool. So not that one, but that's still 17 points damage.
Yep. As you see, there's like a barricade here to another path where he was. You just see him kind of starting to move along. You thrust your sword out, and then you just hear a sounds.
I'd try and run from me, bitch.
Right. With that, Anton and Heimdall.
I can go first. The big guy's on top of the carriage again now, isn't he?
Yeah. You just kind of hear that and feel it kind of shaking about again.
I'm gonna turn around, summon the rapier, and let's action surge this bastard.
Yep.
More attacks. Can I have another d20, someone, please?
Big or small?
Take the big one.
Very good. Alright.
How do
Alright, you still kind of need to get up.
Oh.
All you've done is turn around and stand up on the thing.
Yeah, I was gonna move up then. Oh shit, what was in here?
One of them might hit.
Is he in melee with anyone else? Do I get like
Yeah, he's on melee.
It's a flanking or whatever.
Fine, yeah, so you do get advantage on the attacks.
What was that? It was a 10, 5, 7,
4, I think.
no, it's 2 10s, 7 and 5. Not much better. Should have done one at a time. So that is 3 16s and a 25.
25 definitely, yes.
Ready to go. I don't like big dice.
Yeah, size and everything.
Jesus. That is 17 points of damage.
You tried. How'd you do it?
Anything else?
Oh yeah, I can command. What's his Bob?
Yep.
Who's the one guy?
You've asked him already to attack him.
Yeah. He can. Yeah.
Yep.
Keep the.
Cool. Heimdall.
Right. I'm gonna get up.
Yep, so that's half your movement.
I'm gonna go into rage.
You rage.
I rage.
Rah.
Rah. I'm gonna rage.
Rah, rah, rah.
I said raw.
And I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack that Goliath.
Yep.
That big.
You gonna throw, or are you gonna run up?
I'm gonna run up. How much move? I've got 30.
15, that's about as close as you can get.
Okay,
So you're gonna have to throw.
I'm just gonna throw my
You throw the axe.
Right, come on. It was on an 18 as
What
well.
did you expect?
4.
Plus?
Plus. Ooh.
This is plus 20, you're doing nothing.
Plus 9. So that's 13.
13, no, not gonna hit.
Good habit,
So you call the axe, don't actually call the axe back, you have second attack.
I'll throw it again. We'll use a different dice this time. Ooh, 16 plus 9.
That hits.
Awesome. Right.
So this time, finally, you just find purchase. You throw the axe, a streak of lightning following as it embeds itself into this Goliath archer.
Right, so I need 1d8.
Yeah, you're not the only one who can just drink the lightning.
1d8.
Hiding.
Right, here we go.
Just sort of
22
Chris
plus
bag of holding, that's what you want, isn't it? Keep pulling up.
Kettle chip back and hold it.
No, kettle chips are like double the price.
Yep. Now it's your turn. He's still alive.
Oh.
He's hurt. He's pretty hurt. He's still standing quite well though. Lisabell, you're up.
Okay, right.
There, and this should be
Well, no, I moved out, didn't I?
there. No, that's the pole's not actually there. That's just to hold the thing.
You're on top of the carriage.
Because the little shit started to attack me,
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Snarling Snake Storm on him. Right on him.
Yep.
So
How wide is the? It's only a 5-foot area, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah.
And he needs to make a dex save 13.
Still. You got fun.
Dex save of 13.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just makes it. Literally just. It's okay, because he has 2 hit points left.
Well, he's definitely dead then. Fuck you!
As just suddenly the snow fear just kind of circles this Goliath archer and he frees solid. After a moment, you just hear
Don't
just shatters.
my fucking dress.
Daddy's kind of aroused with your anger. She's not going there.
That's your lesson to you. Don't piss off the princess.
Danita, you're up.
How much action, how much of my movement does it take me to teleport up to the big boy on top?
Teleport.
Yeah, with my sword.
You can only barely see the targets that you're trying to hit, so.
Okay, so that's out the window then. Okay, I'm going to move in front of Belle.
Oh, maybe. It's dead!
Again.
Again.
Hang on, sorry.
To just in front of Belle, or are you going to use your full movement and go?
For now, I want to see what I can do, but hang on, it's unlocked me from D&D.
Well, fuck you then, D&D.
What are you going to say, fuck me? And I was going to say, yes please. And now I'm disappointed.
Later.
Right, can I see
fell on the
that
floor.
guy, or is that horse
So you
away?
can see, you can just kind of see him kind of around the horse.
Okay, I'm going to... what's going to get me more?
Stuck yeah. Open screw.
Okay, I'm going to do my double dagger thing.
Yep.
You know that.
You pull the daggers back out and throw them.
So they sucked balls. That I don't think either of them are going to hit. So that's a 10 at my highest.
Nope. Kind of fall a little bit short as you're trying not to hurt the
Ha
horse.
ha ha! My heart fell short.
Wasn't even trying to make a pun there.
Well, it's off.
Right, with that, Flake.
Oh. Well, I didn't have another plan, but there's now a pirate up here with me.
It's fine. We're just gonna like send him flying again.
And then you turn back on.
Yeah, but I'll send you flying with it.
I've got higher acrobatics.
Fine.
True.
Just warn me about it.
Also true.
Yes, use it at one point. Use it every point.
It's like one per session.
You're at home.
You're pretty safe it anyway. Probably got pretty high strength, I imagine.
A mixed bag.
Okay.
Probably.
No, I can't eat them, but I just that makes so much
You
animal
can hit him.
He's gonna hit him. He's just gonna beat
He's
him.
gonna pull Mr. Smashy out.
Coming out.
Mr. Smashy is coming out.
Smashy smash!
Yep. Okay,
Mr. Smashy.
Mr. Smashy is out.
It's
Okay.
literally called Mr. Smashy.
That's it.
I
That's the
gave
name
him
of
He's got a
it.
big old hammer.
Hammer.
No, it's a stone, stone-made
It's
horse
not what
hat.
we thought about.
Mr. Smashy.
I had no preconceptions of this one.
That's your downfall.
Alright,
We always have preconception.
let's have a look. Just gonna crack it with it.
Yep.
That's it.
I don't think that's gonna do it though.
You do have advantage because he's flanked.
Okay, well. That's the same number.
So what's that altogether?
13. Yeah.
Boom! He's kind of getting a loud ring in his head now because he's kind of whacked around his helm. And so he's a little bit kind of disoriented. but he seems still saying like, kind of like the old Looney Tunes, someone in a freaking giant bell. You can see his head go like.
Well, I tried.
Alright, these guards' turn now. Become more focused and ready. This is the first one for him. Does hit this time.
They're actually doing something.
Yay, little just for show.
I'm like that entire crew on the ship. You just stood there.
I know, I know shit.
They were shocked! And then that was me.
They'd be used to it though.
So he does. And
No,
work.
because they knew that the Golden Marauders were on board. They didn't have to do anything.
Maybe they secretly wanted the princess to die.
Well, they fuck off.
So he hits, he misses.
Overboard the lava.
Fuck you.
Right. With that, we now go back to the top of the
I'm
initiative.
pretty sure we've met.
Spring!
Am I in base combat with that Goliath?
You're about 5 feet away.
Cool. In which case, we're going straight back up to the roof.
Yeah, baby! Make an acrobatics check to see if you can get up there.
Nat 20, which makes 32.
Yep. So you run, you kind of
Jump over the car.
you run. There's a slight little bit of wood out on one side of the where the horses are kind of lined up, and you just kind of step on that kind of angle, kind of flip, and you land perfectly next to Anton. Right?
We're going to try and make the landing with the hit.
With the hit, yep.
Which would be 23 and an 18.
Both hit.
Hey.
The 18 only just.
You'll take it.
I'll take it. Oh, that's cool.
I get one.
5, 10, D8, wait, D8, 12, 21 with the rapier.
Yep.
4 with the dagger.
I love it. In the mix, like underneath.
So you kind of do a little twirl, slam, piercing right perfectly through the gaps of the armor. And as you do pull out, you find that same gap with the dagger and kind of enforce that move a bit more.
That is for tearing my cloth.
With that, Lossey Goosey's up.
Alright.
Are those teammates behind me? Can't see.
Yeah, they're teammates.
I'm gonna move up to one that's flanked.
That one.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm just gonna use the Doom Scythe on him.
Yep. Pull the scythe out. Two-handed or one-handed?
Two-handed. So
Yep.
what do we agree?
Almost got it.
1d10.
Yeah. 19?
19. That hits.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes when they have their action.
8 damage.
And he's very much just mindless, like, I give him a command and we'll just keep doing it until...
Yep.
They did.
I should have
until he
This
can't
Goliath
do
kind of hops down and runs over to the other one, raising its morning star up high. Which just hits. Gone. It only does 4 points of damage. Goliath is still looking healthy-ish. Those two Goliaths are going to drop their bows now, realizing the situation they're in, both pulling out short swords. This one is a little bit annoyed more at the guard than he is at the random goose person that just walked up to him. And kind of he brings the short sword in. You see the guard kind of deflecting it off to the side. This one is
Paid him well.
going to do the same because he still thinks that's his friend. Drop back. And both just the guards are just well trained in defense apparently. That the big Goliath, the champion Goliath, standing there. Is going to make a sword strike at each one of you.
No, he's got 3 on it.
Yep.
One, so you right?
Yeah.
That will be a unnatural 20 against Flake. Unnatural. A 18 against Anton. And a natural 20 against Spring.
Well, that's getting uncanny dodge. That's getting uncanny dodge to fuck.
So you take, Flake, you take 5, 10 points of damage.
Down to 5.
Anton takes a 13 points of damage. And Spring takes 12 points of slashing damage. Is that before or after uncanny dodge? Before. So it goes down to 6. As he just kind of circles the sword round in all of you. Some of you, one of you more. Ah!
And he's like, oh, my nipple. You have no panache to you at all, do you? It's all just flail.
Well, Anton marked up.
I'm gonna smack him
I want to go first, thank you.
You want to go first, do you?
Right. I see my friends getting a bit.
Yeah, you just kind of see the sword just like.
Well, you see him get a bit.
Well, actually, no. He can't even see Anton up there. He can see you and Flake up there.
So I'm going to climb up on the carriage.
Oh, do it again.
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh no.
You're +0. Why are you
I,
trying?
Come
His
on.
focus has just changed in like the last 10 minutes.
17.
Okay, yep. Look, you use all your movements.
Because
You're
like,
not
no one's in the
Flake up.
couch now.
Yeah.
No one's actually in it, so we know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm going to use both my dwarven sword and my axe.
Yep. So first you use your bonus action to summon your axe back to you
Yeah.
because it was still embedded.
Right.
Pull get the axe, pull your sword out with the other hand,
Yeah.
and go in for the attacks.
That'd be 18 and 16.
Plus.
Plus.
Don't forget your modifier.
That's 5, isn't it?
No, plus 9 for the dwarven sword. So I'm going to use that for the dwarven sword, and plus 6 for my axe.
So
that
16, 22 will hit, definitely.
Hang on, so 8 plus 9, that's 17.
Hits.
And 6. 16 plus 6 is
22.
22, yeah.
Hits.
Okay.
So about
Right, awesome. Right, so
Nice.
I need.
Thank goodness I reminded you you've got a hit.
Go nuts.
hang on.
What?
If he needs any more. I doubt it.
Hang on. God.
There we go.
I've seen more pretty impressions that's funny.
Wow.
I've been Goosey Lucy.
Goosey
Right.
Goosey.
Here we go.
Why don't you get up on my level, little man?
Little man.
Yeah. Aarakocra's lived like for only 20 years.
Do we?
Oh. Good thing
Yeah,
I'm
so
5
you-
years old.
8. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21. That'd be
Yeah.
26 points. Oh, hang on, wait. 26 points plus. Plus 12 plus 6.
Plus 18, 26 plus 18, 36. 44, yep. Ta-da! Yep. He's starting to look a little bit hurt.
A little bit.
What?
Only.
I basically used everything on him.
Right.
Oh, hang on. Rage.
Oh yeah, rage damage, yep.
Plus 2.
No, so plus 4.
He's dead.
He thought he was alright.
He's still
a little bit more.
He's still looking just hurt. You can definitely see like he's definitely starting to get a bit bruising in his arms and kind of probably favoring some broken ribs now with the hits.
Jab him in one of the ribs.
Alright, with that, Lisabell, you're up.
Okay.
Wait, did Anton have a step?
Nope.
Oh no, he didn't.
No.
Sorry, sorry.
Someone's got to be paying attention.
Someone, but I'm gonna go first.
It's okay.
Back in my mind, he's just gonna tell his minion to just keep attacking.
Yep.
That Goliath, that specific Goliath, no other Goliath, because there's a Goliath on our side.
What choice? You think you'll look alike?
He might still at races.
You can.
And
Because
I'm
the life is good attack.
He's gonna do 2 attacks against the big guy. Come on, better rolls this time. Yes, that's a natural 20 and a 21.
Go with it.
What was that? Ow!
Can I have 2 more d8?
I hope that shows up on the camera.
1.
Not even go.
What even was that?
Don't worry,
This one, I put on this one, and it's popped up.
Don't worry, Pippin will find it, he'll play with it.
Sorry guys.
Should we try again?
This is a science.
Back to us, he's like.
Jeez.
No.
34 points of damage. My rapier.
This rapier is like super slick and sharp, designed and enchanted to do extra damage when it slices through.
Black Cast Revenge, it's called.
Yeah, he's starting to look pretty fucking hard now. With that, now it's Lisabell's turn.
Well,
No,
let's go as well. No, I'm not
We
going
just have to get out of
Not
combat.
worth it. Okay, I am going to move forward. Probably there.
Yep.
And there.
Want to get 2 attacks per action.
Yeah, it helps. So I'm sure I'll get defensive from one might have.
I get 3 attacks this time.
Okay, I'm going to start burn a couple of spell slots again. Not sorcery points again.
Yep.
Again, twin spell on those 2. And bite again! Because they look like they could do with a little bit of dehydration.
Failed.
Spell cast.
Spell cast on the home pile. Nice.
Okay.
You said having access to
20, 30, 38.
Yeah, mine are all utility spells, aren't they?
Thank you.
I don't have any English. I've got shield touch, that's the only attacking one.
Worth it.
See that one just kind of shrivel up all the like moisture sucked out of him, and he's just like a super thin, dry husk, and just almost falls to dust. As well as the other one is
good eatings.
Beef jerky.
the other one is still.
That's a good eating in there.
He looks like he belongs to the Park clan now.
The other one is still alive.
Nice.
Danita, you're up.
Yeah, is there a branch in them trees so I can like pull myself up on so I can be able to see on top of that?
Yep. You make an acrobatics check.
Because anime.
Well, that's okay, so that's a 9.
Alright. You kind of see, you do see some, and you think like they are a little bit high up at the minute. So kind of the bottom of the trees kind of kept well groomed from
What?
that kind of thing.
It's fine, don't worry.
You kind of run.
What? You
Oh, damn. Carry on with your attack.
You do. You kind of run. You're like, okay, I can try and just run up the tree if I can do it. You get about 3/4 of the way up to the branch, reach up for it, your foot slips and you fall back down.
Okay. How much movement do I have left?
I would say that's probably half your movement, so about 15 feet left.
Okay, and I get 30 foot with my sword as well. Teleport, and I can see that guy, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to move forward 10 feet, then use, how much is that distance?
There was 30 feet. You were 30 feet where you were. You moved in, that's 20 feet.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to use 20 feet for my sword to appear next to the
You
guy.
either use all of it, or
Well, then I was gonna use the other half on the way
You can't
out.
use it like that. That's not how Dimension Doors works on that side. It's fused with the Dimension Doors. You can move up to 30 feet, kind of thing. In one go.
How much of my movement do I have left?
You have 5 feet left.
Okay, well I'm gonna then dimension doors up and I will attack with my sword, which is 20 unnatural.
Yep, hits.
And then that is 10. Do I get sneak attack damage because I use my sword?
He is going to get sneak attack because of that.
And can I have 8 d6 attack rolls? Okay, so that is 12 plus 4 16 plus 1.
You say you got that 20.
Unnatural. Yep. It's looking pretty.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage. I've got a thingy for that.
Yep. Yep.
And move back 5 feet.
Yep.
Spell.
Cool. Flake, you're up.
Becky.
Did it do what I wanted?
No.
Yeah, a good round anyway.
Hang on.
You know, everyone's standing in the way of all my good stuff.
Are you- What?
Hi, we're here to help.
I'm going to kill you.
I need to get better at acrobatics like you do.
I thought you were going to say something else about it then.
Yeah.
I was talking to Neil.
But yeah, you need to get your boots to do that.
That's the
Well, the
good. I'm just
January
gonna,
is
I'll
not,
be
so
on
I
hit
don't
him
know what the
again.
problem is.
Yep. So you can just smash it back
Tramp
around.
and Tana.
Round to go, I'm going to switch the dice and then green. Ooh, 15, dude.
15, yep. So again, it's kind of the same effect, but instead of the head, you just kind of hit the shoulder pad and it kind of makes a thump sound as it goes along. Yep. The guards are going to move in
Oh,
here.
I've got second story work. Climbing no longer costs me movement. And I get 2 extra feet of distance.
If only she read it earlier. You know, for next time.
Yep, so those two are going to make attack against this Goliath. One gets a natural 20.
Oh, the guard's actually doing something.
Yeah.
If he gets to kill, this will be really
We don't just
defensive.
pay pence.
I will be real man.
Yep. Kind of brings in and just carves the sword deep into his side, and the Goliath is just kind of leaning against it, looking down at the elves. Just blood-stained teeth. Just clean. Spring. Top of the initiative.
Big guy's gonna get it.
Just all wailing on him
Yep.
now.
Oh, what? Oh, 21 and a 12.
21 hits, the 12 doesn't.
That's right, sounds the rapier. You gon' get fucking stuck with fucking rapier for 32 points damage.
Yep. Yep. Lossey Goosey.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast that.
Yep, make an attack roll.
Eldritch Blast!
Not 20!
Yay! Yep.
Was it 1d10?
I think it's like party poppers, just when everyone rolls.
Yeah.
You clean that up.
Good point. We'll play around someone else.
5, 3, 8, 16.
Double the dice.
Ah.
Yeah.
The Eldritch Blast is like ready to
The
raise
ghost
this.
is loose!
He's like raise the sword, ready to kind of stab it into this elf, and then suddenly this kind of dark green energy hits him in the back, and you just see him drop the sword going limp. Kind of this elf is having to like move out of the way, not to get crushed by this
Is it
towering
a Goliath
Goliath.
energy, or is it a load of black goose feathers going in quill?
Oh, it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
It's my feathers.
Yeah! You got a bare butt.
Let's bring
It's like a cooked chicken now.
Right, the Goliath's
Easy.
turn. Standing up. Well, this has got a little bit different.
I think it's.
You bitch.
Stallone, I will see you later. And he
Whoa.
tries to jump off the carriage.
What do you call it?
Stallone.
I thought it's Stallone.
The four of you all can have attack of opportunity.
Cool.
Come on.
Oh, come on. Ah!
Oh my
Try and
god.
capture him alive.
6
Plus.
plus. Y'all fucked up.
I'm going to use a lock point.
Plus 9 for using a normal.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that won't hit.
No. 13.
Note.
We'll find out. 'Cause I just used
I know
it.
you got 21. So.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the dice.
15. Come on.
19 armor class.
Oh, what? Oh.
Plate armor.
Of course, yeah.
Oh.
Anton misses, stumbles, but like because he's on the roof of the thing, he goes like that and like, does it hit?
20! Both your roll damage.
That's your high poppers.
38 plus 1d4.
Go.
Yay. Not great. So 5, 6, 7 plus 2, so 9.
31.
So, Flake kind of gets a hit first as he kind of brings his stone staff around, whacking him as hard as he can right in the belly, doubles over just before he's about to jump off. Anton, you kind of slip up, bring it back down, and just find that sweet spot at the back of his neck, slice it open as he just then goes limp over the side. Him trying to jump back into the forest, failing completely.
Excellent. That was a good mistake.
Nicely done, sir.
Not much style, but it'll do.
Oh, that carrot is stuck now.
The carriage is looking a little bit battered, more the roof than anything else. It's looking pretty.
It's a nice little dent for you to curl up and nap in.
Did Cecil ever get out of the carriage?
No, he was just like your oldest brother has never really been in a fight or a battle. He's just been in there, just like.
I just kind of go upset. Yeah, I got his carriage and the crew door was like, "How you hold up?"
What was that?
It's dead. It's okay. It's Goliath.
It's like. Do they have an emblem or?
Older. Well, the guy that's currently sloping over the top of the.
Yeah, he's stuffing him down on the ground now.
Yeah, that.
Just flat.
Oh, he does.
He takes a moment. He takes a moment to take you a boulder.
I kind of look up and was like, Captain, can we buy some rum? Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Take a sip. No, sip.
He takes it like swigs of good.
Crates of wine, right?
No, that's already gone back. He's like, thank you.
A boulder. Was it a boulder or was it look like a stone?
Do you want some jam?
I don't know, Flake. What did it look like?
I can't remember. I'm not very
It was something like that. It might have been a stone herd.
Hang on. Can someone help me turn this guy over so we can let you look?
Yeah, the four of you are still on the top of the carriage. You guys must have
Don't
different down.
help me turn him over.
Spring's more worried that when he got cut in the back, his cloak got damaged, so he's just trying to figure out if there's a cut in his cloak at the moment, you know.
A hole in it.
Anton, is there a cut in my cloak? Is it okay, or did it get damaged?
It's damaged.
Out comes the stone kid.
I'm going to point to my skeleton and tell him to get in the carriage.
Skeleton just kind of walks over, goes to the other side, opens the carriage, gets in and sits down next to you and Cecil.
It's okay.
What kind of friends have you made, sister?
I stick my head in
It's
over the top of the
interesting
car.
times.
Wave him.
So I have to
Can I give him a mushroom?
Should we see if he's
Baby, I'm going to see if the overturned carriage has got any goodies in it.
Okay.
We can.
I'm gonna go with Anita.
What am I supposed to do with this mushroom?
Eat it.
Cherish it.
Shove it up your ass for all I care. Just stop gliding like a bitch.
I'll have you in cuffs.
No, you will not.
Kinky.
You could try. I like cuffs.
You don't have authority over me, sister. You know.
I know, but
Put me in
still.
cuffs and I'll call you daddy.
That's what I mean.
Do we have any muzzles? The guards are standing just like, all kind of look down. It's like, we've had enough of this family issue. We don't want any more of it.
I
As
think we
the
need
guards
to
are now
search
gonna
the
sort
bodies. Are you all new to this? Look at the bodies.
I'm trying to say
Yeah, that's what we were
What
going
did I do? I didn't do so
What's
well.
happening as you're coming?
It's all over the place, you can't see shit.
Oh, you're not having a long
As you're making your way to
time.
the other car, and as you're starting to search the bodies, the guards sort the horses out, trying to calm them down a little bit, and trying to organize something to get carried on.
So I motioned over to the guy. I was like, turn him over so we're probably can see the emblem on his chest. Because I'm pretty sure there's only one there.
Alright. So we'll start with the cart first. Roll
we-
an investigation check. Both of you, yeah. Do both check in.
Oh, you've gone over to the overturn.
Oh.
I see my class?
I hope you get a good investigation check, 'cause I didn't.
Okay, so that's
Did you go and
14.
search as well?
No, we're gonna
Searching the
big
big
guy.
guy.
Minus of investigation.
I'll do one as well, why not?
What'd you get?
Okay. What is everyone investigating? I'm doing the cart first.
14. 4.
14-4, right. You don't, even with those sort of, you don't find much. It has been stripped bare already. There's probably some like tattered clothing, tunics, and things like that, just mainly left behind. Things that the Goliaths didn't think they could use for anything kind of needed or purposeful.
Point to one side. Look, fabric. Get your point.
I'm gonna pick up all the fabric strips and I'm just gonna go and throw them atop the carriage.
Out of them, you do find
Into the
some really,
black hole.
you do find like really nice embroidered tunics, some nice jacket as well.
Oh no.
Jacket.
Fancy shit.
Oh, yeah.
If it's something durable and tough, I'll take that. But you can
It's just pretty much like fancy people's clothes.
Yeah.
Actually, he is sorted for life.
Right. What is
So,
everyone?
we get back.
Where are the rest of you investigating? What are you doing?
Bodies.
You guys looking at the big box?
Yeah, we'll look at the big dude.
Yep.
You're just going to
Oh,
search
doing
the,
that.
the other bodies.
I was looking at the body as well.
So, yep. So all your investigation checks.
Already did it, got an 11.
11.
I got a 4.
God, worse. I got 7.
16. Yeah. You're not finding overly too much. Not too
Um,
much
Make fun of my neck again.
You don't find much farther kind of weapons. You find like a few scrap bits of gold, probably about like 20 gold pieces. There's not much. They didn't carry much. This was a plan to try and do highway robbery, not yeah, we already have a lot of stuff on us kind of thing.
Tried to rob the
Oh,
princess.
so they didn't like know you were the princess. They were just trying to rob rich people.
They just they saw a fancy carriage going through. And they tried to set up a trap, and it's what you've managed to deduce, anyways.
Well, you fucking suck.
That
So
guy that
fucking
I
boring,
stabbed as he was trying to
basic
run
ass
off.
bitch highway
He said he was
robbery.
trying to head towards a certain...
Right? Yeah, you kind of look over, and now there's that Goliath is now dead. Just you can see his body.
Yeah,
just
did you say
lying
something
there.
about he was heading for a specific gap in the forest?
Yeah, that was you see where he was. It was like kind of cordoned off a little bit. It was like makeshift kind of pathway block. That's just been pushed out. That was beautiful.
Wily coyote over there.
Oh, yeah.
Make a perception check.
Oh, really? Perception? 13.
13. You go about 100 feet or so, kind of down, just as quickly as you can, and you're kind of full cheetah, kind of embracing, run down all the way, and it's like just like another path through the forest, like another like little town or something. Nothing of interest at the minute. On the way back, make another perception check on the way back, though.
12.
You definitely, as you kind of come back, you definitely hear this sounds of some kind of beast or something kind of now following you, catching your scent a little bit.
And stealth.
Yep, stealth check.
30.
What's your modifier for stealth?
12.
That's cocked. Give me 2 seconds. I'm not sure about that yet, mate.
Hopefully.
What's
Roll
your
a natural
attack
one.
modifier?
12.
What level are you?
7th level, but I've got those gloves of dex. So my dexterity is currently sitting on 23, and I've got expertise in sleight of hand, stealth, acrobatics,
Why
and
do
thieves' tools.
He's just a sneaky little kitty.
But they look so innocent.
That is not. That's clearly the job's been taken.
There's plenty you can do that you can't. You've got all those fucking bows and all that shit going on.
Well, she can get knocked up apparently.
Yep, so
Yeah, Danny's pregnant.
as you kind of
Yeah.
hear kind of the
She's
rustling like
okay.
something kind of coming up behind you.
Yeah, she's
in a sense,
denying
you
it.
see you like crouch down and kind of hide behind a bush, just you see this placer beast kind of walk out onto the path.
The path in the woods with me, or the path?
It's no, not that path. The path with you. You're about 20-30 feet away from that path now. You can kind of see everyone still kind of searching the bodies at the minute. You see, there's 2 tentacles kind of searching the air. 6 legs.
It's gonna be an arsehole to hit. hit.
Make a stealth check again.
Yeah. 18.
18.
Yeah. Blades are out, the fucker's getting stabbed. Damn it, no explains the base.
The party's already fought 2 of them.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm about a round to 2 rounds movement away from everybody else.
Right, hang on, let me...
What did you do?
I was a stupid rogue. I went off on his own.
Never split the party.
Always split the party, it's where the dramatic moments come from.
When the rogue
If
dies.
you died, our campaign isn't as emotionally invested in you as we were in Anton when he died.
Yeah.
So we
They
may not
wouldn't
be
let
using
me
the time
die.
scroll.
Let me just sort it out.
No. We blew a charge on the time scroll on that.
Oh yeah.
You enjoyed this place of this morning spring.
No.
Well, I'm the artist. Oh.
You are. I just
I'm not.
Yeah, I'll be
Yep.
Just like, no,
Right,
you're not
make an attack roll.
Alright.
As it just kind of nears you, start kind of sniffing the bush, you're kind of behind, crouched behind. Rapier comes out.
Surprise?
It'd be a surprise attack, yeah.
So advantage. So that's 4 and 8, so hopefully we'll do better than that. So that's a 13 and a 28.
Both hit. Special Beats only has 13 natural armor.
You're going down! So that's sneak attack. 10, 15, 17, 18, 24 with the rapier.
Mm-hmm.
4 with the dagger.
So 28.
And a little fellows! I found something! It has teeth and claws!
Isn't that yourself?
Well, just something here's like,
I did not make that noise!
as you just hear. In fact, all of you make perception checks as well.
Let's face palm a little bit.
None of us here now. Everyone moving after one.
I was like, oh look, you found 20 gold pieces! Shiny!
Yep, you hear it.
That's me actually. I got a 4.
You hear it.
I got 18.
I
You
got
hear it.
19.
Hear it.
15 plus 3, I think that is.
You hear it.
That's your one.
You and Heimdall have no, you and Lossey Goosey have no idea what's going on. The 4 of you
Okay.
just hear this sudden
You're looking for a
noise.
replacement dress out of all the shiny shit.
No, I'm talking to a brimstone to piss myself laughing the fact he's scared shitless.
Yeah,
Yeah, the 4 of you hear this, and suddenly Spring's voice, help!
Okay, I run forward.
I'm just gonna casually stroll over.
I've never tried one of these things before.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
no
gonna
fucking
go.
clue.
Do we see them running?
Roll over.
At least, or do I see them running at least?
So yeah, so you see Danita, so you're over here, Anton, Heimdall, and Flake kind of start running off in this direction.
Oh,
Give me a
kitty on
thumbs up.
kitty action, just what I like.
As you are literally just so there, the rapier just kind of is at the shoulder point of this displacement beast, and the knife just kind of behind its neck. 5, you need to roll initiative.
That's 6.
It's your best one yet.
It's probably my
You weakling. What a pathetic score. I rolled a 9.
Hell
So
yeah.
much better.
So 6.
19.
20.
16.
9. Oh,
Right,
Good
so
laugh.
Spring is up first. Good. You see everyone come like the displacement like just to get enough time to make 2 more attacks.
25 and a 19.
Both hit.
I'll sneak attack again because there's no one else within 5 foot and I'm a swashbuckler.
Kill it now, or we're just no stood there.
What happens now is it goes from being, oh shit, I might die, to they can see, make it a show.
Charism.
Yeah. 6, 9, 10, 12, 15, 24 total. So he's now going back into his normal sort of
I roll my eyes.
Anton, you're up.
I'm gonna casually walk up, summon the rapier to my hand, and just give it a few hits.
It's kind of like, oh, no, space beast, and just kind of go.
Screams like,
Oh, this again.
man.
Um,
Oh, but I like the hentai kitty.
2 17s.
Both hit.
I better add
2 more
it
D8s,
up.
please.
There's one.
You just thought mine was overkill.
I need to get more D8s.
Need more dice. Always need more dice.
That's 32 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yep. He's looking fucking hurt now already. Heimdall.
Right. I'm gonna just draw my sword out and just let it go to it and just swing with my sword.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
That was a 15 and then we go to 5. 5 plus 9.
That's my 14 just hits.
That's it. So
And your other attack?
my other attack.
Go.
17
Oh, that's
plus
gonna hit.
9. Yeah, 17 plus 9.
Yep, both hit.
Right, so I need
Long sword.
A long, northern sword. Oh, shit. Where's my shit? Right. 9.
So that's 12 plus 6
12.
modifier, 12 plus 9, which is 21.
21.
And
You
the
kind
other
of,
one, oh, you did both.
so you kind of run
If that
up.
was both, you did another plus 6 on it.
Okay, of course, yeah.
So then that's 27 damage total.
Yes.
So you kind of run up after just seeing kind of like spin that. Make a big flourish. Anton just kind of casually walks up, slice it. You run up, pull your dwarven sword out, and you see its head lop off.
I found a thing.
And Flake's gonna run in and hit.
Yes, you did!
Just because you want to do something.
I
You
didn't
come up
think
and you
it
hit
was
it dead.
automatic
Just
stuff.
happen.
Smash piece with
I have never seen
with a
something like this
stab.
before.
It's a hentai kitty.
What now?
A hentai kitty.
Exor.
It's a big nasty thing that kills you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought it would be, but it seems to have been actually a bit of a pussycat.
Hell yeah.
It's dead now anyway.
Aye.
Stop wandering off.
Yeah, Hamza, why don't you wander off?
Well, this shop that I killed near the edge of the park, he seems to be trying to run off down here. I thought they maybe have an encampment down there or a Spanish. But I found nothing other than this.
Yeah, we're not big on the actual exploring. If it's not in our immediate area, then we don't fucking care.
Or yeah, yes, all to go. Because if it was a camp and it was just you,
Captain, that's effort. Can we go back now?
I would have been dead. I would have been quiet.
He is a
and
sneaky
you got
boy.
found by a space at least.
Yes, it's a predator. It can, sneak.
His
With
robust, manly aroma.
Yeah.
You need to lay off the aftershave. Shall we head back?
Alright, let's resume our journey.
Aftershave.
Aye.
You guys head back. As you two did kind of search the big quiet.
you?
Again, essentially, you mainly find his weapon, his great sword that he was using, the armor that he was wearing, bent and kind of dented in a fair few different places, and a few kind of like buckles broken underneath. Not much else there. And that is where we will take our break from. As this first episode, a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. With an unexpected little encounter.
It had to go wrong.
Curiosity didn't kill the cat.
This time.
Yeah, not that cat.
Actually, the full expression is curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. So,
Yep.
wouldn't
And
that
that's
reason
what
that
springs
happened?
from
Yeah.
it.
We still got Goosey Lucy.
Hey, how many did you kill, little man?
Alright, then, we will see you guys in
You can
the
try.
next episode on Sunday. Until then, keep well. You know where we are.
Bye-bye. Bye.